So you're looking to buy a property under $500,000, and maybe you're thinking about new construction. There's all kinds of benefits out there. They got closing costs included, they got incentives, they got fast cash, all kinds of different things. If you're looking to get something under $500,000, new construction, I'm going to be comparing St. Lucie County versus Palm Beach County. These numbers are going to shock you because the price per square foot of what you could find in Port St. Lucie might really surprise you. Let's get into it. First, let's take a look here at Palm Beach County. Now, what you can see over here is that there are 45 units that included the active properties that are on the market, closed, pending, and so forth. Only 45 in the whole last year under $500,000. That might be shocking to you right there. If we looked over here at St. Lucie County, I actually had only 200 that I could include, but there was 350 something properties that fit into that active, pending, or closed. There's just a lot more to look at. All right, so you can see that here it's 200, but it's actually over 300 because in this data set I can only include that. Let's take a look here at Palm Beach County. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the median, or the average active on the market. So you see that at 1,439. So that's 1,439 under air. All right, so that's a rather small home. If we looked at the average over here in St. Lucie County, it's actually $1,899. So you can see that here. 1,899. So you're talking almost 460 more square feet. So that's a lot of home. You're talking another den, another big bedroom, or even both. So the difference of that is 460 square feet. So significantly more under $500,000. Now, the next thing that we want to look at here, back to Palm Beach County. Now, these are the closed units. We only had 24 closed. Now, if we looked on the high side, in Palm Beach County, that was a 2,950 square foot home. And there's some rougher areas down there, so that may sound like a lot. So that's 2,950 under air on the high side. If we looked over here at Port St. Lucie, it's 2,370. So 2,370, that's actually 580 square feet more there in Palm Beach County. But I want you to know that home in Palm Beach County, it could be in a rougher area. The areas in Port St. Lucie that I outlined are all really good, nice areas. So if you wanted to be on the high side, you definitely could find that down in West Palm, but it might not be in the area that you want. That's why you'd want a good agent to take a look at that for you. Now, let's take a look at the most important thing, which really to most people ends up being the most important thing. Now, that's the closed units. So if we looked at the closed units, the average there in Palm Beach County was $324 a square foot, right? So $324 a square foot. Keep that in mind for closed unit. If we come over here to Port St. Lucie or St. Lucie County, it's 241. The closed units here in Palm Beach County for average is $322 a square foot. So keep that in mind. $122 a square foot for that average. St. Lucie, it's $239. So that's a difference of almost $87 for 1 square foot. So if it's 100, that would be $8,700 per that 100 square feet. Now, as you add that up, it can be significant. So think of it like this. 100 square feet more is going to cost me almost $9,000 more down in Palm Beach County, right? So right there alone, you can see you're just going to get a lot more home for the dollar. Now, if we come back and we go on the high side, down here in Palm Beach County, it's $380. $380, okay? That's the high side. We come over here to St. Lucie County, it's $292. So that's $88 a square foot. Similar to that $85 a square foot. So on the average and the median, they're pretty darn close. So you're looking around $85 to $88 more per square foot going down to Palm Beach County. So think of it this way, that every 100 square feet on average for a new home in Port St. Lucie is going to be about $9,000 less per 100 square feet. So all you got to do is say 9,000 times 200 square feet is $18,000, and it's going to go up from there. So what does this all tell us? I wanted to make a really quick short video for you here to outline this. That you're going to be spending almost $85 to $88 more per square foot closed, and you're also going to have literally close to 250 less properties that would have even been able for you to look at. Some have closed, some are actively on the market. Actually, in Port St. Lucie, active right now, you have 71 properties under 500,000. So 71 properties under 500,000. Right here in Palm Beach County, you got 17. So there's just a lot more to look at in Port St. Lucie. These new home builders, they're doing all kinds of incentives. They're buying down interest rates. They're giving you money back for closing. They're giving all kinds of incentives. So right now, what would I say? Unless you really, really, really wanted to live in Palm Beach County, there's much more value for you up in Port St. Lucie, and those incentives in there might be something that move you over the fence. This is a buyer's market, and the buyers have the control, and I would take advantage of it if I was you. Hopefully this is helpful. If there's any other content that you'd like me to do, a versus series on, comparing maybe Indian River County new home construction to Port St. Lucie or something like that, drop me a comment below. Hey, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. We'll see you on the next one.